Hello, Mr. Luis. I am John Casallas. I am a project coordinator at ABC Incorporation. My background is in software development and project management. My boss is Jenny Jones, and she told me that you don't know the PM area. And if you need any explanation, just let me know. Or, for example, some term or part that you don't know, let me know. In this meeting agenda is going to be short. uh, we only have one activity or topic that we are going to go through, which is revising the project charter of the project integrity cost data with IT project. I I do not think we will take more than 20 minutes in this meeting. I think you don't know what is a project charter, or please let me know if you already know, but I don't think so. A project charter is a short document with general information, a high level information about the project, such as budget, risk, constraints, key holders, etc. When the paper is approved, the sponsor and the project manager it and it formalize the project's existence. We will discuss key parts of the project are included in the charter project. Let's start with the first section in the document. It is the section with the name General Project Information. We have the name of the project, sponsor, project manager, start dates, and end dates. And as I told you, this is an internal project, and it will affect monthly performance reporting process and also shows estimate cost in the project, which is around $40,000, and the project will last about 16 weeks. The second section is describe the problem or issues, goals, objectives, and deliveries with deliverables of this project. Problems or issues. This part describe the problems that the project looks to solve. This project is internal, as I mentioned before, and looks to solve a problem developed by ABC Incorporation. The problem is the following. The problem is the following at the end of the each month. For all activities ABC projects, the project manager creates a report, progress, and budget spent through the month. We call this we call this we call these reports monthly performance reports, MPRS. Currently, there are a system that collects information and delivers draft reports, but due to the system problems and how the data is uploaded, this report shows many errors and inconvenience, which makes it difficult to make decisions and control the active projects. Making the MPRS report correct requires much time. Almost every project has its method. When four meetings is necessary to gather all of the reports into the manager or investor, it takes even more time. In the document, the part of the project proposed and this business case explain why it's important to solve problem, justify the project existence, goals, metrics, tell us what is the criteria to determine what the project is complete successfully. Particular for this project, the main criterion is to solve the problem of the MPRS. Uh, Also, essentially identify causes generated to the current situation. Expected delivery shows uh, what the team will create the part of the project in more deliberate way. Later in the document, we find the project scope and schedule. For this part, the important thing is the following points that I will mention. We will implement solutions create in active projects, leaving the finished project out. We believe that software development will be less studying the problem. We identify that errors in the automatic reports caused by data differences and lack of standardization, and how each project uploads data uh, to the information system, to the main system. Regarding scheduling, this tentative is expecting last 17 weeks, divided into 8 phases. The first 2 phases can be carried out in parallel, but yeah, the first 2 phases can be carried parallel, and each can be consecutive. The second can be consecutive. Projects start with July 7th and will be end on December 15th. In terms of the project resources and cost, 8 people we work with them on the project, including myself, the project manager, office staff to provide administrative assistance. The project will be also need programming support to extract the data from other systems, payroll and financial reports. The project will be cost around $40,000. This project will improve process development by the company. The clients are internal, and the primary beneficial are the project manager. The project manager, project analyst, the project planner, the project programmers, and the budget manager in monetary terms. Time saved with optimization and the process is around $93,000. That is a lot. To finish, we will discuss the risk, constraints, and assumptions that we have for the project. This term sounds complex, but they are not. Let me tell you what that means. First, we have risk. Is a situation that can be occur after the project. Generally, in projects, we analyze the risk that would generate negative impact. Constraints, the second one is constraints, are limited factors for your project that can impact quality. Quality, also delivery, and overall project success. We usually analyze them uh, for three perspectives, which are scope, cost, and time. Those three are the main constraints that we are going to manage. The third one, we have risk contraction, and the third one is assumptions. Assumptions are beliefs based on previous experience and information available to you. Project assumptions are the aspect of the project Okay, I'm going to give some uh, examples about each one. Let's start with risk and how we are going to manage those. First, with risk, we identify three risks. The first involves staying focused on the project scope, no modifying or add a, any additional requirements that are not required to solve the problem. The second risk has to do with the data available for the system. Suppose that the quality and access to the information the system is awful and all require too much time. In that case, we will generate delays in the execution of the project. The third risk has to go with inertia that will have in implementing the solution. The project will most likely require changes to the way project managers currently capture and process cost data. In some cases, the project management may resist to refuse to adopt these procedures and recommendations. For the constraints, we also have three restrictions. They are to have with the available resources, taking into the account that it is an internal project developed by members of the company. There is no budget for external constraints requiring very specialized knowledge and not have much expertise in the programming area. So extracting data, extraction sources system could be slow. Regarding the assumption, the only one of the regarding the assumption that only one that we can present is that we expect the company to provide us the resources required for the project development. Finally, the document shows the authorization zones is the zone that for the sponsor firms and the project manager and the project manager takes. Thank you very much, Mr. Luis, for your time. I know that there's too much information in a short period of time, but I hope that you have. I hope that you. I hope that this explanation clears up some doubts or that you had about the project. Uh, the best thing to continue is that you read the document very careful and meet us again in case that you require changes or some explanation of if you have any comments. Is it was very productive this meeting and I hope to see you later and soon. I would like to know if you have other question or something else to tell me. Uh, just for clear up, because I know that is a pretty difficult. I would like to add three add again the the terms that we talked with in this meeting. The first one was risk constraints. The second one is constraints. Just in case that you forget those. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
And Mr. Luis, the meeting could be organized any day of the week except Wednesdays and On Wednesdays, the team meetings, the team review the process we made for each task in the project. The What do you think about meeting on Tuesday? That was for you. If we meet on Tuesday, I can share any changes and requests you may have for the project with the team at the on Wednesday meeting. Uh, Also, Mr. Luis, the charter project has to be approved by the end of this month. So the project can begin according the proposed schedule. Since according to the company policies, no project can be started without the charter. The project being signed. Uh, Also, one more thing, Mr. Luis, the template in which the project charter is reading is the one approved by the company quality system. We can modify the content of the document, but not the form of the document. Once again, I thank you, Mr. Lois, for your time. I personally consider that this project is very important for the company as it allows optimize the time that each project manager invests in the developing reports, which is honestly a considerable amount of time. Okay, Mr. Lois, the meeting it will schedule the following Tuesday morning that if works for you. Today in the afternoon, I will send the URL meeting and create the event in the company calendar so that you can follow that one another in another time. Can you remind me your email, please? Thank you, Mr. Luis. That will be all. See you later. Take care and have a great week. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Bye bye.